Hey everyone, I'm Ms. Mulkowski, the mathematician, and today we are going to talk about how to evaluate a logarithmic expression. All right, so evaluate log base 2 of 8. Okay, so what is that? All right, evaluate log base 2 of 8. All right, so we're going to talk about two ways to do this, okay? And in the first way, okay, this is going to be way 1. So in way 1, we are going to talk about how to do it if you intuitively understand what a log is, okay? So what does this mean? All right, I have log base 2 of 8. And what does that mean? Well, the answer is, what is this? This is the power that we need to raise 2 to get 8. Okay, so it's the exponent. 2 to what is going to give me 8. Okay, and that's what it is. Okay, so then if you know that, you can write it that way. You can say, all right, well, this means what power do I need to raise 2 to get 8? There you go. And now you look at this and you say, oh, it's 3. I need to raise 2 to the third, and that will give me 8. Perfect. So 3 is your answer. So log base 2 of 8 equals 3. So it's that simple right there. If you just understand, this just means, okay, the answer is, what is this? What does this equal? It equals the exponent, the power that we're raising 2 to get 8. Okay, so there you go. Now let's talk about way 2, okay? So let's say you don't know what a log is. You're like, I know I sat through that lesson. I have no idea what my teacher was talking about, okay? And I don't know, all right? So you say, I've got log base 2 of 8. I have no idea what that equals, all right? I don't know. So then I would say to you, all right, that's not a problem. Just put a placeholder in. It equals something. What does it equal? It equals x. We need to know what that is, okay? So then, hopefully what might dawn on you at this point is, wait a second, I may not understand, exactly what a logarithm is, but I do remember that little circle that my teacher drew, and then I can write something in exponential form, and maybe that will help me since I have no idea what this notation is, right? Okay, so then you do that. Ooh. Oh, so this is 2 to the x equals 8. And now I can just solve for x. Oh my gosh, I'm now remembering what a log is. A log is the power that I need to raise the base to get this number. Oh my gosh, yes, this makes perfect sense. All right, so I just need to raise 2 to what to get 8? Now, we know we're dealing with small numbers right now, so we know that it's going to be 3, okay? We're going to raise 2 to the third, so then if I rewrite this over here, it's log base 2 of 8 equals 3. And you're going to want to write that just like that. Don't ever write it as x equals, because that's not, unless your teacher put x in there, and then you can absolutely write it. But if your teacher just wrote it as log base 2 of 8, he or she is just going to want an answer. Okay, they're just going to want an answer. And that answer is you can either write the whole thing, log base 2 of 8 equals 3, or you could just write 3. Now, because these are smaller numbers, that was easy. So just a strategy that I'm going to give you, if you have bigger numbers or you're not sure, or it's more complicated and it's like you got an x plus 1 or something, you know what I mean? It's a little more complicated. What you're going to do is, if you were to have it as 2 to the x equals 8, always write this as a power. So we can write 8 as 2 to the third, okay? Now I understand you're saying, well, that's the same thing as this, and it is, but what if, depending on what we were doing, what if, if we had exponents and it was like this, for example, instead of it just being log base 2 of 8, your teacher wrote log base 2 of 8 equals x plus 1, you know what I mean, and you were solving for x. This is a case where this strategy is better, because then if the bases are the same, the exponents must equal each other, so x equals 3, and so then my answer is 3, because we're not going to write x equals. But it's just another, if you can't recognize it right away, say, well, how could I write this as, 2 to something? Okay, how could I write this as a power? So there you go. Hey everyone, I'm Ms. Mulkowski, the mathematician, and I hope you found that last video helpful. If you have any questions, or if there are any topics you'd like to see me cover in future videos, definitely let me know in the comments below. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm going to leave you with the most important piece of advice I can give you, which is when you're doing mathematics, always ask why.